When you touched up on the pandemic, what about in your personal case? Like, we all have been affected one way or another, right? So, what about in your case? How have you been training over the past few months?
Yeah.
A lot goes with everything, man. You lose the feel, you lose the competition, the competitiveness. You
I
also
see.
lose the bond with your teammates and your
For
coaches.
sure.
So training on my own was not a stranger to me at all, but it was something that made me feel lonely in this pandemic. Like imagine I'm running or doing something in the training in the garage. I just look up at the sky. I'm like, wow, is this ever gonna end? Like I don't know if this is worth it because you're gonna be trained for something that this pandemic you don't know if it's gonna end because
Right.
there's no vaccine. There's no for sure the next 5 years there's a big possibility there's a vaccine. But
Mm-hmm.
like going about that moment like you're in your last year in UAP and then I'm in my last UAP. But I have two
Right.
playing years,
Right.
but I need to finish this already.
Okay.
But if other things switch on, maybe I could play another playing year. But
Okay.
at this moment, I just want to get it over with and start my professional career already. Because when you're in a professional mindset, you need to get there out
Yeah.
there already. I'm not gonna wait longer for that opportunity to
Yeah.
go away.
Yeah.
And so my trainings in this pandemic, I have a diary. Oh, yeah, I have a diary
A
about it.
diary. All right.
I'll explain to you in a bit when you guys ask about it, Trevor. But
Okay.
but I train almost every day, and this is not the type of train like you think. Oh wow, he's training so hard, and he's just gonna train hard the whole every other day. No, my training is progressive, so I don't hit that I hit a certain limit, but I don't go over the limit because so the next day I can do it again until it's normal. It's normal for me. It becomes a habit, and it becomes
Yeah. Yeah.
something. It's like natural. And that's what people don't get. They misjudge what I do. They keep saying, "Wow, you overtrain. Keep training every day." But that's the type of motivation I need, though, because
Right. Right.
I'm getting ahead of the game. So I
Yeah.
train every day. But I had this month. I remember this month. I really didn't like it. It was August, and
Yeah.
in my diary, you can see inconsistencies with training. And then I type because my diary's online. I type. I'm like, today I didn't do this because I was doing video games, or I did this because I slept very late and all that stuff. Yeah, that's the type of and that to counter that, I had to do meditation and
Okay.
a lot of mental training. And I don't know if you
For
guys know,
sure.
mental training is if you
Oh, for
guys if you
sure.
guys if you guys do
Uh.
this as athletes, as entrepreneurs, or I mean, as
Yeah.
students or entrepreneurs or whatever in your life, your mental training is your key to
Yeah.
unlocking what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know, like when I every time I hear someone say stupid things like negative, oh Mauro, you're shit. You know what I do? I snap
Yeah.
my fingers. In my team, when I'm training with them, warming up, right? Warming up,
Yeah.
they're wondering why I'm flicking my fingers. And then there was a time where I was flicking it a lot because I heard so much shit, bro. So
Okay.
and it's not just here and also your thoughts.
Okay.
Like you can't do it. So when I flick my fingers, that means it's I'm disappearing the thought of thinking it.
Okay.
I had a
Like you're
I had a
disconnecting with
professor.
it, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, like you forget. Like literally right
Yeah.
now, if you tell me something, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
what do you talk about? Like that.
You
I
really made
forgot.
that habit already, right? You
Yeah,
really instilled that habit.
it's so natural.
Yeah.
And I had a professor who helped me in my mental training. His name is Doctor. So my third year was absolute like really bad. I had a bad relationship with my teammates and my coaches. That made me very absent in my it made me absent in my presence in UAP. Like you'd see me in the bench, and you'd see me warm up in the bench, and then someone else in the bench would get chosen over me, who didn't warm up and still gets in the game, or all that stuff. And I had to tell him everything. I told my prof because we were doing a psych class, and he he gave me his background. He was a psychologist, sports psychologist for the Olympics. I don't know if you
Okay.
know that girl who did that and got gold, the weight. Forgot her
Uh,
name.
I'm not familiar.
so I'm not
But
familiar.
yeah,
Was that like
but I'm sure you
powerlifting?
guys
Yeah.
know she was all over the
Yeah.
news. Like she got gold for Philippines because she
Yeah,
lifts
yeah,
some,
yeah. Powerlifting, right?
yeah, powerlifting. And then he told me about that, and I broke down to sir like after class, and after class he would always teach me these things, and he would
Okay.
like after class he'd be like, Mauro, okay, start, calm down. It's like, whoa, I have a personal, and he was just doing it out of his goodwill, and then that built up, and
Yeah.
then I'm so immune to a lot of negativity, but it still happens when this negativity comes.
Oh
I
yeah,
do
for sure. It's always a battle.
procedures.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, training in this pandemic is also with the mind, man. Like
Mhm.
I'm, dude,
Sure.
I have teammates who can stop training because
They
their
couldn't
mind
take it.
can their mind
Yeah.
cannot endure. Like
Yeah.
I can't say, but I can't
For
say
sure.
for the others because they'd say, "Oh, I have it worse." Everyone comes up with excuses. Everyone has their
Yeah.
different story. But if you have heard mine, which I'm not gonna say, I gone through so much.
Yeah.
I felt like I'm in the point of giving up, you know,
Yeah.
and that's the place where that no one should want to be at. So that during this pandemic, through meditation and mental training, wow,
Mm.
everything's changing. I'm able to endure a lot of things now and progress more rapidly. So that's my training. Training is this
Yeah.
pandemic.
Wow.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm glad you like put us through really like how important your mental game is because Justin and I were actually psych majors, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
Oh, you guys are? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we're psych
So
majors.
we know the
So
feeling.
so you
we
guys know
really
what I
under
was talking about.
exactly like really understand like how important it is to train your mental muscles just as much as your physical muscles. Like for me, people
Wait,
really overlook that. Like and
you
they
guys should
benefits. They know
you guys
I
should try it.
meditate every now and then. It really
But
works.
for me, the meditation is to calm the body and mind, release
Yeah.
any thought, even the
Yeah.
happiest or the worst thought, just
Right.
gone. Like be in the moment. But for you guys, if I were you, like for example, you're studying or let's say
Right.
you're gonna talk to someone or you're gonna do a business plan, whatever you guys are doing, or you want to get better at things. If you guys do this mental training, I'm gonna give you a small training. What I do with my friends, with my
Okay.
teammates.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
they close their eyes, and then I want you to say the best things to yourself 10 times repeatedly, or 20 times.
Mm,
So like I'm the best, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. And then it's
yeah,
just the
just
more
like
you say it, the more you believe it. And then
yeah.
when you open it, everything's
Yeah.
gone. And then you start doing things better. And if and there's a lot of things I don't know if you I'm sure you guys learned it, like the slow breathing and the fast breathing.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Like when in
Yeah.
psychology,
Supposed to
like
calm you down.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to calm down in a football match, like your your activity levels are too high and you need to calm down, like you're too eager and all that, too excited. You want to
Right.
calm down, and then you can do your mental training. Relax, 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 relax. And then if you're too relaxed, that's when you breathe faster, like, and then you're like, you got this, you know, all that stuff.
I see.
So
I see.
there's a lot I've learned, and it's
Yeah.
worth learning. I hope you
Right.
guys do it, because if you put this in your craft, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna go places.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll
yeah.
take notes.
And it's a habit. It's really
No,
like
you
building
got.
about the
I'm
habit.
telling you guys, you should. I'm telling you, like,
Yeah.
if you fix your mind to what you want, I'm telling you, you're gonna
For sure.
achieve what you guys are gonna what you're after for. And I
Sure.
don't
For
know what
sure.
that is. You can if you can share it or not, but do it, man. Like have that athlete mindset. It's not only for the athletes, but have that athlete mindset.
Right.
That's just my small talk for you
Yeah.
guys.
Man, that was some words of wisdom right there, man.
Yeah.
Everyone.
That's good shit.
It's good shit. That's good for the film, bro. That's good.
Yep.
That's some good stuff for the story
Like
right there. Man.
that's like the part that you put on the highlights.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Man.
yeah, I love it. Okay.
Thank you for that, man. Thank you for that.
All right. So let's shift to something maybe a little lighter.
Okay.
With all the extra time and the quarantine, I would say all of us have gotten into something new. I'd say me and Michael, we got into sports cards and podcasting.
Ooh,
Yeah.
So yeah, I
that's
mean,
interesting.
if there was no quarantine, I don't know if we'd be doing
Yeah,
this right
for
now.
sure.
Mm.
For sure.
So what about your
Yeah.
case? Like, is there anything new that you've gotten into because of the quarantine?
Yeah. New
Oh yeah,
hobbies. Yeah.
a lot. Actually, a lot of things. First is the my meditation. I would
Yeah.
never. I would never like this pandemic. Like if it wasn't for this pandemic, I don't know if I'd ever meditate because I always thought of that as useless. Like you're
Yeah.
just
A
gonna
lot
sit
of
there.
people think about it that way. A lot of people think
Yeah,
Right.
it does.
see that
But then
way.
you gotta try things and
Exactly.
start learning. From there, I started learning new things, and then I started putting Minecraft into things that have to resonate back to me. And like I started making diaries. And it's not the diary everyone thinks like, oh,
Right, right.
you're a diary,
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
It's like your
mine,
workout
mine
journal, like a journal.
it's a word journal. Bro, like I
Right,
put in my workout journal, it's like grind and then there's like some motivational quotes to remind me of why I was doing this. And then
right.
boom, here's a workouts, arms, shoulders, blah 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 blah. And then there's technical workouts, football, one, two,
Right.
blah 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 blah, all that. And then from there on the bottom, it's in my Google G Docs. The bottom, every month, like there's a calendar for the month. And each day I put what I do. And then
I see.
and
Pretty
it's like
organized.
morning and afternoon.
Yeah.
And then it has to be when the words are green, that means I did something active today, productive. So if you, I don't know, I can't, I'd show you guys, but like,
You want?
you want to show you guys?
Sure, sure.
Sure.
It's,
Yeah.
it's gonna be quick,
Something-
it's gonna be quick.
That's a product of the quarantine anyway. So
It is from the, like,
yeah.
wait, I'll show you. Okay, so this is my drive. I don't know, you guys see it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
football grind, and then there's the grind. Okay, you guys see this?
Mm,
Okay, that's-
Oh
that's the
man,
time.
look at that.
All right, no, we're not there yet. This is the one I was talking about. This is the months.
it's a
Man,
long
that-
G doc.
Yeah.
Man,
No,
the
no,
dedication,
it's-
bro.
it's long in the phone, but on the computer it's different.
Oh, right,
Right there.
It's
You
enlarged.
see this?
So.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wait, the red-
Oh,
red
I
means-
see.
The red means inactive. I didn't. It says here, recovery, rest, stretch, mobility. Was doing CVs.
Wow.
Didn't do anything.
Right,
Out like, bro, I cannot cheat myself in this diary.
right.
If I cheat myself, what kind of person am I? Just a fake. And I'm never gonna reach my goal if I'm gonna be fake. So that's the type of mentality I had. But then look at this. You see the reds?
Yeah.
Okay, now look what happens. Magic. Everything starts becoming green. The mental training's paying off. Look at that, twice a day,
Even-
bro.
Even
Every-
doing
I have-
more. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So you
getting
can-
longer.
That month was so much more
Yeah.
good than
Look,
the one before that.
And all the months. Look at all these months.
right.
There's some reds. There's some reds because I had some mental breaks, but I still
Yeah.
pick up.
Yeah, it's part of it. Yeah, it's part of it. Yeah.
And look at that, all those
Wow.
greens.
Yeah.
Those
You
are
have
the
it like
things I've
down
been
to the
doing.
T.
I would
Yeah.
never do that in this if it wasn't for the pandemic. But if I were to resume back to normal life, I'm still gonna continue because this is gonna it helps me keep track of what I'm doing, and I
Yeah.
can't cheat the grind. And yeah, what the hell? I've learned new
Yeah.
things from this pandemic.
That's awesome.
I'm sure
Yeah.
it really like makes you feel good about yourself because you can really track your progress. Like
Yeah,
it's really
and imagine you're
to see.
yeah, imagine you're seeing the reds. Oh, that makes you
Yeah.
that makes you
Extra
well,
motivation.
it does, but for some people, they can take it as never gonna catch up from this.
Mhm.
But you need to do. That's why I'm telling you guys, do your mental training. I'm sure if you guys ever broke down in your life, I'm telling you, just you're gonna hear my voice. Aro said to do mental training right now. You'll see. When it happens, when you guys do it, you close your eyes and
Words of wisdom
your
from
finger.
Mauro. Let's go.
All
Split your
right.
fingers for the. I'm telling you, bro. Like, when it happens, you guys are gonna be speechless yourself.
All right, all
Okay.
right.
So
Okay.
yeah, that's the thing. It's the
We're
thing I've been doing in the pandemic: the diary, the meditation, and I think the last one might be
we're curious. What about
oh,
outside of football?
what outside of football.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
is
I've
there anything new that you've gotten into?
I've been an entrepreneur, like trying
Hey.
to
All right.
like
Okay.
I'm a middleman in some businesses,
Okay.
and of course the goal for this is to be independent now from my family, and also how do you say this? I'm going to use that money to invest in me to go abroad and venture into the highest level of my football career outside the Philippines. But a lot of people say, "Wow, if you can't be the best in the Philippines, why? What makes you think abroad?" But I was saying like, but if I go abroad, what if that's the reason why I become the best?
Right. The
That's a good
exposure
point.
is
What if?
the exposure
Yeah.
is
What if?
different for sure.
What if this country I'm in is hindering me because of the politics,
Right.
the
Like,
people who are given the opportunities? You know, that's up.
yeah.
That's that type. So yeah, out of football is the entrepreneur stuff, doing businesses and trying to get a healthy relationship with a lot of people. So yeah, that's
Okay.
outside of football.
All
Right.
right. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I also learned to cook good
To
food.
Mm,
cook. Oh, there we go. There we go.
all right.
That's a
What
skill that I'm sure a lot
we
of
all
people pick
need.
up. We all need that. Everyone's gonna be master chefs when they get out of this quarantine.
Right. Dami nagluto eh recently. Like even I started
For
cooking.
sure.
Yeah, right. You're like,
Right.
whoa,
Because you
Yeah.
just have this free time, like
it does.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure you can cook a 5-star meal for your grill, Justin.
I don't know, but I don't know for you guys, but when you cook your own food, it just makes it taste better. Like, oh, you're like, wow,
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
that
from
sense of
me. Like,
pride.
how could this
even if
not
it's a
taste good?
even if it even if it's a burnt chicken nugget, you're like, wow, it tastes so good.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. So, name one fun fact that you would like the entire world to know about you. Any fun fact.
About Mauro Acot.
Fun,
Fun fact.
Off the top of your
like
head.
what what do you mean fun? Because I have a different definition of fun.
You can answer it in your definition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
if I
see
want the
what you come up with.
so one thing fun about me is that I never yield or
Hmm.
like I don't like quitting. I don't like giving up. Like look at this is a good example. I'm in LaSalle and through all the oh man, guys, if you just know what I'm talking about, like with the relationship with my teammates and everyone, like a lot of people would have just leave, which is good also. I mean, nothing wrong if something's hindering you. But of course, for me, I saw this as a challenge. So that's why I never yield and I stayed. I want to prove them wrong. That's one fact. So I don't know if that's fun, but
Alright, alright.
I,
How about the normal fun, the practical
the
fun?
normal fun.
like
Yeah, give us that.
like
Yeah.
trivia.
Uh,
Trip. Yeah,
trivia.
there.
Yeah. Like
One-
um
Okay.
okay. Yeah. You have something?
This is- yeah, I
Go
do.
go.
I
All
just
right.
thought of it now. But I'm sure
Go
there's a
for it.
lot of things I should have thought of, but it just came to my mind.
Okay.
Go for it.
I love dancing.
Dancing.
Yeah,
Okay.
Alright.
like when the song's there, I'm like,
Ooh.
I'm dancing in the mirror. I'm like, yo, look, check this out. Like, yo, all that stuff.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
Like
go.
things that make you happy.
For sure.
Even if I'm like not in a good mood, I'm like,
Well, you'd be hitting some like salsa. I don't know.
No, some lady, yeah. So weird.
All right.
Man, I think one of your
And
signature celebrations should be a dance move, man. You should show off your dance moves one time and then like, celebrations.
there's a funny thing. If you guys watch my first goal, the one against Ateneo, I did some dance like this. I was supposed to do like like that. You know that. And then my teammate, he pulled me in the back, right, while I was celebrating because he was trying to get me. You know what I did? I was like that. And then people were like laughing at me because I was on team, right? I was like, Mom, are you hitting flies? Like, what's that? Is it
All right. Okay.
But if I were to add another fun fact, I try to sing. I don't know why. I'm not good, but I want to believe that I'm a good singer. Like in the bathroom, my vocal sounds good. But when I'm out, it's just like it's cracking.
I think we're all good singers when we're in the bathroom.
In the shower, yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
actually, it does.
The shower got some magic, man. My voice changes in the shower for sure.
Because the sound bounces back.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. There we have it. There we have some fun facts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching. If you dig that video, please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. And last but not least, don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any video.